There you go. What is your name?
I'm Juliana.
Nice to meet you, Juliana. Can I shake your hand?
Social media.
Oh yeah, I'll be on YouTube. Ali. My name's Ali, by the way. Yes. Okay. So what are you doing in DC, Juliana? Are you just hanging out with your friends? Like, do you live here? What's going on?
Yeah, I live like a few streets over actually.
Okay. So what is the work that you currently do in DC?
I'm currently doing consulting.
Got you. Okay. So what made you decide to get into consulting? Was this something you've always kind of wanted to do, or you tried a few things? Was it from college? Like, how did you decide to get into consulting?
Yeah, I graduated last year in May of 2024, and I kind of just fell into it, but I love my job now.
Okay. So let's say a guy wants to get into consulting, at least, I guess in the DC area, of course, too, but let's say a guy wants to get into consulting. So, like, what's some things that you have seen? I'm guessing you're earlier in your career, obviously, but what are some things that you've seen that are maybe interesting or like, oh, I didn't think this was really going to be like that, or like something important that you'd want somebody to know if they decided to get into this at all?
Yeah, I would just say that I think it's definitely like people facing. I think that putting your best foot forward and being very social, and I think that stereotype of just like kind of being like people focused and being like very social and personality facing and all of that, I think is really important, especially in that kind of profession because you are client facing. I think that like stereotype of like personality hire is definitely like helpful in a way.
It works. It's worth it, right? Like if you have
because I think that you can get to know people a lot easier when you're very social like that, and I think that can open people up and like form a lot of like helpful networking connections and stuff like that to help you later on in your career.
Because I honestly feel like, at least with something with consulting where you're talking to people, like I think it's almost more like if you're able to have good relationships with people, like you'll do well. Whereas if you're like a shitty person, you're not approachable, people can't really talk to you, it's kind of fucked. Would you agree with that?
I completely agree with that. Yeah.
Okay, so is this something that you kind of want to do for the long term? Is it a for now thing? You're like, I'm early, I don't really know, because this might be a wild question, but like, is this kind of something you want to see yourself doing in the future for a while?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm a year like post grad, so it's definitely like very early in my career. I could see myself doing it long term, but also like I would never want to limit myself and like say that I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life when there could be so many other opportunities. But I definitely love it for now.
Okay, so shifting to dating a little bit, I want to hear about the guys. I'm trying to help my guys out too. So what's going on with the men? I'm guessing you're dating DC, obviously. So are we good? Are we great? Are we horrible? Do you hate us? Do you want us to die? Or are we like what's going on, man? I'm trying to hear what's going down, bro. And be raw and very honest, because I want to hear.
I'll be totally honest. I started dating somebody like a few weeks ago, actually. We met in February. It took a little bit. Definitely took a second, but we're good now.
Okay. Was there any problems that you've run into at all when it's come to dating maybe prior, or is this like only thing that you've had recently, or is there like any issues that you've run into in particular?
I wouldn't say issues, but I definitely think that people our age are very focused on like milestones of like exclusive and then dating and stuff like that. Whereas I think that in actual practice, it can be a lot more fluid than that.
Sure.
You know?
So when you say fluid, like, do you mean like it's kind of like we don't even label anything and then it's like, boom, he decides to commit to you? Or is it like, are the labels going to come in? Because I would say for you guys, it's like y'all kind of want the labels. We're cool. We're actually cool with going with the flow. I know my man can back me up on that, but we're good with going with the flow. But like you guys, it's kind of like you want more of a title. Is that true at all?
I don't even think it's that. I think that it's more so just like, I think there's a natural progression to things, and I think that if you've been seeing each other for like a few months, like it's a natural progression to be like, oh, we're exclusive, but I don't necessarily think the label of exclusive is like that necessary even. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah.
I do agree at least. I mean,
it's kind of common sense.
Yeah. I mean, at least for us, what I will say is like when we want to mess with you, we will make it pretty clear. If you feel like
if a guy likes you, they'll show you.
Yeah, no, we will. Like, I'm so serious. Like that is very true. I'm being completely honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving up the game a little bit here, but yes, we will show you if we actually like you. So yeah. I appreciate that so much. What was your name again?
I'm Juliana.
Nice to meet you, Juliana. That was great.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Nice and smooth, right? Nice and quick. Yeah. Thank you guys. You guys want to sit down too? Yeah. Oh, nah, bro. What's going on, my man? What's your name, man?
Abdul.
Nice to meet you, Abdul. I am Ali, bro. Nice to meet you, bro. Okay, man. So do you live in DC or are you just chilling out with the homies? Like, what's going on?
I live in Maryland.
Okay. So you're just like visiting DC right now?
I work in DC part-time. I hang out in DC, work in DC part-time.
Well, can I ask you real quick, where do you live outside of Maryland if you want to share? Or in Maryland?
Baltimore.
Okay. Yeah. I'm from Silver Spring, by the way.
I'm from PG County. I'm from Felon originally.
Okay.
I'm South Lumberville, but I live in Baltimore now.
Okay, for sure. So basically, this is the For Young Ambitious Men podcast. So I want to give you a little bit of context. So we're talking to people from different walks of life, kind of seeing what they got going on, mainly specifically with career, because maybe a guy wants to get into what you're doing here in DC, and he can like hear a little bit about like what it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, and get like some information from it.
I'm a fella. I'm looking for a job. It's hard out here, man.
Oh, right now? You're looking for? Okay, so this is actually really good too, because I've actually been hearing a lot of people are struggling. He said, no, even that's even better, bro. So actually, I want to ask you specifically about the experience then. So even as somebody who is a felon or has had felonies in the past, we don't have to talk about it. You don't want to. What has it been like trying to find a job with like having like a troubled past to a degree?
That shit is hard. It sucks. When you get a job, they discredit you. They tell you the background check come back. It's very discouraging.
For real?
Yeah. It makes me want to go back to life of crime.
For real? Oh, because like I think that's kind of interesting, because I would believe that a lot of guys would just assume like, oh, if you just commit a crime, you could just start applying places. Obviously, a lot of people are scared. Like, yeah,
it is jobs, but it's gonna be like the shit jobs, dishwasher jobs, serving jobs. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you could try, but even with them joints, it's still a procedure. It still take time. Like, you ain't the first person on the list.
Yeah. No, I just think that's just like super interesting, bro, because it's like, if you feel like you can't just instantly find work or kind of do something else, it's like, why not just go back to what you were doing before? So I'm like, almost like, why not just go back to prison? Because it's like you come out and it's like you're in prison again. Does that kind of make sense?
Don't say that. I ain't talking about it.
Yeah, no. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, go to prison now.
Yeah,
ain't
no,
doing that.
Yeah, not that. But like,
yeah.
I mean, in the sense of like, it makes you kind of want to do stuff that could potentially cause stuff like that.
Yeah, no matter what. That's true.
Yeah. Okay. That's actually hella interesting, man. And also another thing I kind of want to ask too. So at least from an application standpoint, if you feel like I can't really apply anywhere, it's kind of.
I might start lying. I keep telling the truth, saying yes on the felony shit. I don't know. They really look that shit up. I might start lying and saying no.
Yeah.
The last time I had a start date for a job.
Yeah.
The minute I said no, they pushed my start date back. Then it ended up being to the point they told me I couldn't even start the job because of felony shit. Like it was very discouraging. I'm looking forward to starting. I got a newborn baby. I got family. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to stay free. I keep applying, but you know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But you know, I just got another job, but I gotta wait I'm done with court. I can't start that job till I'm done with court because I can't miss no days for training. So they're like, let me know when you're done with court. So you gotta do training for 5 days straight. So it's like, it's always something in the way. Like I was supposed to start working Tuesday, now I can't start till next week because of court next week Friday. There's always something. It ain't one thing, it's another.
Okay, man, that's just so lit because like you were probably one of the first guys I've ever talked to that maybe had like a trouble past or had a criminal past, and you're trying to like basically rehabilitate back into the world, bro. No, so like I just think that's so awesome to hear because a lot of guys don't get to hear shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They just think it's like sweet out here when you.
I got a little son, man. I got my little man living.
Yeah, bro, got his son too, bro. Yeah, bro. No. And honestly, I really wish you the best with trying to get back. I think as long as you keep applying, you stay persistent with it. Yeah.
I'm trying to stay free for my son.
Yeah, no, for sure, bro. Like, and we would definitely appreciate that, of course, too, because like a lot of fathers aren't really around because they do be in prison or they have died, especially like in our community, man. But at least what I want to like shift to kind of ask, well, I know like it's tough right now. You're trying to find a job, but is there something that you kind of see yourself doing in the future? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like a purpose or a passion.
I got a degree in business management. I want to start. I like to cook. I'm trying to start like my African catering business, African cuisine and shit. Yeah, they call me in jail. They used to call me Spice Guy. I make a mean jerk chicken. I'm a grill master. I get busy in the kitchen.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm trying to do something in the food business. I like entertain people, music, food. Yeah. You know, good times, all that shit.
Do you have like a channel or something you're posting on social media for this?
I'm trying to start a little food page, but you can follow me on my Instagram. I be posting my stuff here and there. Shout it out. My Instagram is Kareem's father. Let me tell you the exact joint.
Okay. Yes. And you can even just let me know. Or actually, even what you could do, you can give it to my homie right here after we hop off for a second.
Kareem's dad, 0322.
Okay, Kareem's dad, 0322. Yeah. So if you guys want to check that out, if you want to get some food, bro.
Let me know in Baltimore. I cook, man. I do catering, man. My mother make a mean cassava leaf peanut butter soup.
Cassava leaf is fire, bro. My brother actually makes that shit too. So, okay, that's lit, bro. Yeah. All right, bro, man. I really appreciate that, man. I'm like, I've never heard from this before, so this shit is lit. What's your name again?
Abdul.
Nice to meet you, Abdul, man. That's great. You see? Yeah, of course. Like, you want to just stand? What's your name?
Emma.
Okay, I am Ali Emma. Okay, so you said that you do not live in DC. Do you live in Maryland?
Yes.
Where do you live in Maryland, if you don't mind saying?
I live in like Mount Airy, like a very country suburban town.
Okay, gotcha. So you just driving down DC to like visit? You just enjoying it?
Yeah, she lives here.
Okay, yeah. That's what
I would love to live here, but it's very expensive.
Nah, I bet, bro. And even speaking of that, okay, well, let's talk about career a little bit because that's kind of what I asked here. So, like, what is the current career that you're in?
Right now, I'm a nanny.
A nanny?
Wonderful family. Pays a lot, but no benefits.
Okay.
So I would want to join corporate America to get some benefits.
Yeah, benefits.
But that's the only reason I would want to join corporate America because the rest of it rocks. Yeah.
Okay, so what made you decide to be a nanny? Is this something like, you know what, I wanted to be a nanny the whole time, or like, how did you decide to get into it?
When I was in college, I was just introduced to this family, and I just like the hours, the money, everything about it was just like, perfect. So, it was very flexible, everything about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So then, is this something that, or like, let's say, I know a dude probably would.
And I graduated college like 2 years ago, and I've been doing it for like 3 years, and I just don't want to give it up because I love it. Okay, got it. And I love the family.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, at least I wouldn't think a lot of guys want to be nannies, of course. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they'd be allowed to.
Yeah. Right? Like, bro, what are you doing here? Yeah, okay. Okay. So, at least, what would you say then? At least for more of a maybe a beneficial standpoint to hear, like, at least working with a family and being a nanny, like maybe what's some big lessons that you've learned, like being in this at all that maybe a guy could benefit from?
Patience, emotional regulation.
Yeah. Is it because you're dealing like with kids kind of? Is that, yeah.
Yes.
Because I used to watch this one thing called Super Nanny back in the day. I'm like, they're badass little kids. Well, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Luckily, the kids that I work with are not bad, but they're kids nonetheless, and you have to be patient, and you have to learn how to regulate your emotions.
And I honestly feel like it's the case. Like, okay, let's say,
which I think is kind of hard for men sometimes.
I mean, yeah, bro. Like, not even that regulating. We just don't prioritize it, bro. We're just like, I would say something that I've heard is that like men see the world in black and white, women kind of see it in color. Would you agree with that? Yeah. Y'all feel the vibes. We're like,
it's like right and wrong versus like, okay, well, you have to understand different perspectives.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Yeah, no problem. What was your name again?
Emma.
Nice to meet you, Emma. Yeah, you guys have a good one. Yeah. Sit down. It stands for Young Ambitious Men. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. What's your name, man?
Graham.
Nice to meet you, Graham. Nice to meet you. I am Ali. Okay, so what you doing out here, Graham? Do you live in D.C.? Are you visiting? What's going on?
I live in D.C. I live in this neighborhood.
Got you.
Where I'm going to a bar for a birthday.
Okay, got you. All right, man. Well, happy birthday to whoever you're going to a bar for.
Joe, happy birthday, Joe.
Hey, happy birthday, Joe. We fuck with you, man. Make sure you get on the podcast.
24.
Oh, yeah, I'm 24 too, man.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, bro. No, I mean, not just. Oh, you trying? Man, that's how we doing, man. The 24-year-old, you're 99 this motherfucker.
Joe, shout out.
Hey, we fought with you, Joe. You gonna see this? Hope he sees this shit anyway. So. You'll find out. Yeah.
How do we find you?
Yeah, on the fan podcast. But wait, we gotta get the podcast done first. Okay. So you said what was your name again?
Graham.
Okay, Graham. Okay, nice to meet you, Graham. Is Ali.
Ali.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you live in DC.
I do.
So this is the For Young Ambitious Men's podcast. So basically, I'm asking you kind of like about your experiences, mainly with career, because maybe a guy wants to get into what you're into, and then he can kind of like hear what's going on. So what do you do?
I am a graphic designer.
Okay, somebody was doing something with like tech design too. So like this is like the second designer type thing kind of going on here. So at least first I'm gonna ask like, what made you decide to get into graphic design? It's like since a kid, I'm like, bro, I like messing around with shit, or it's like, okay, boom, boom, boom. I was trying a bunch of things, and then boom, I decided to do this. Like, what's going on?
Kind of more the second thing. Yes. Boom, boom, boom. And because I was my parents are both architects, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's design
already.
And then I studied communications. That's like kind of graphics,
sure,
if you will.
Yeah.
Right. So to combine the two, graphic design.
You know what's so interesting? I've actually been hearing so much about people. Basically, the way that they're finding their careers is they'll take two things that they like and then merge it. Yeah. Like literally, as you just explained. Like no, it's like it's so crazy. Okay. So then, at least being in it, are you early in your career? Because I'm guessing you are.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I am.
How would you say, like a year in, or like
maybe two?
Two. Yeah. Okay. So in this 2 years of being in graphic design, what are maybe some like big lessons that you've learned? Like, let's say a guy hasn't done it before, he wants to get into it, and you're into it, and you like kind of see, oh, I wish I kind of knew this, or this is really cool or interesting. I didn't think it would be like that, or like something like that.
I think you gotta make sure that you and your client, or the person you're making graphics for, if it's graphic design, you got to make sure that the two of you are on the same page. Because if you're not, you're going to get fucked. Yeah. Someone's going to get fucked. Am I allowed to swear?
Of course you're allowed to swear, bro.
Someone's going to get fucked.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're not agreed, if you're not in agreement on what you're making versus what they want, if you don't agree, someone's in trouble.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy interesting, bro? Like, a lot of people, like, with so many jobs out here, I've noticed, it's almost like, if you have good people skills, you'll kind of succeed. Because at least for your...
100%. In DC, it's all people skills.
Yeah.
Because the technical skills, it's like, you're going to find someone who can do that across the globe. Someone can do the technical you want, but it's
the people... have the personality.
No, right. It's the people skills in DC that gets you where you want to be.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing. I have a friend who's going into architecture school.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
And that's cool wherever you're doing it.
Yeah.
But if you're in DC, the people skills are what's going to take you to the next level.
Yeah. Bro, I've just been hearing that shit so much, so that's really validated an idea in my mind of like, you know how to talk to people, bro. You could get into positions for you might not even be that good, but you could get a position.
In DC, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you're good at talking to people, you can be mediocre at what you do. But if you fuck with people, if people fuck with you, you can get anywhere.
Okay,
that's DC.
Oh yeah, so like even just pro tip for y'all, if y'all just want to come to DC in general, you got to work on your people skills. You got to get outside and be talking to people because you can get into really good positions even though you're not like really that nice with whatever you do. So that's like really crazy. Okay, at least more from a graphic design in particular. So a question I kind of want to ask is like, at least people skills, you need that. Okay, for at least graphic design then.
You need that for anything.
Yeah,
you need people skills for any career you want to go into. Yeah. You need to know how to talk to people. You need to know how to talk to the people you're selling to.
Yeah.
And you know how to talk to the people that are, like you're making it for, right? So it's two sides. You're the middleman in graphic design, at least.
Okay, at least maybe your experiences with graphic design.
That's my experience.
Yeah, no. That's why I'm asking for it.
100%.
Okay, yeah. So at least what I'd ask then for graphic design, would you say it's helpful to do like personal projects on your own, especially with graphic design, and then you can kind of like build a portfolio, and that could be helpful with advancing your career?
Yeah, I mean, as much as you're doing, the more you can do to make something of your own, to show other people what you're capable of. Yes. That's like, the more you can do, the better.
Yeah, because I always say that real skill comes from real experience, so that's why I kind of wanted to ask that. So, like, the final question here I kind of want to ask is, graphic design something that you see yourself doing for the long term, or is it kind of just a for now thing for you?
It's kind of design it's like the umbrella, right?
That's true.
So graphic design is one exactly, one medium under that umbrella.
You see that flexibility. If you get more skills, I guess you'd be like, wait, I can actually do
it's like exactly. If you can show that you can do one thing in design, right, then people will believe that you can do more things in design. Maybe it's graphics to production to whatever whatever you need. Okay. Can I plug?
Yeah, of course you can plug, bro. I'm shopping all day, bro.
GrahamAdamson.art. Come check me out if you need production design, graphic design, video editing, video production, whatever.
Yeah. All right, man. What was your name again?
Graham.
Nice to meet you, Graham, bro. That was lit, man. That was awesome, bro. Appreciate that. Yeah. What's for, man? It's like your reward for sitting. You know what I'm saying? What's your name, man?
Emmett.
Nice to meet you, Emmett. I am Ali. Okay, so what's going on, Emmett? Are we chilling in DC? Chilling with the homies? Do you live here?
Yeah, I live here. We're hanging out with the homies. We got Creighton over there and Greg right here.
All right, cool, bet. Okay, so you don't live in DC, so you're just like hanging out.
No, I live in DC.
Oh, you live? Okay, yeah. Okay. And you guys are just hanging out here.
Yeah. Just Friday or Saturday night.
Yeah, bro. Good vibes out here. I enjoy it so far. I've been enjoying. Like people have been great out here. I don't know it's lit out here to me. But okay, so getting into the main topic, I don't know if like he already told you kind of what's going on here, but it's for young ambitious men. I'm going to ask you kind of about your career, your experiences, because maybe a guy wants to get into what you're doing, so he can kind of hear a little bit about it. Like, oh, now I kind of know that thing getting into this, so I can like understand it a bit more. Okay, so what is it that you do, man?
I interned on the Hill for a while, and then now I work for a lobbying firm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what made you decide to get into lobbying, I guess? Is it kind of like something since you were a kid, you're like, okay, I want to get involved? Or is it like, I've been doing different things. I'm like, you know what? This could be cool. I want to try this.
I mean, I wanted to work in government for a long time. Yeah. Like I studied political science. And DC was the obvious place to come for that.
I've heard so much, like everybody, like, bro, politics, bro. I've heard law school. I'm like, yeah, people love like government, law stuff. They want to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And so that was kind of the obvious place to come. I applied to some jobs.
Sure.
I worked on the Hill for a little while as an intern, and then lobbying firm was the obvious place to come.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so at least getting into lobbying, or even for just other guys that kind of want to get into government, what are maybe some lessons that you've learned getting into this? Because obviously you studied political science too, but like, at least from getting the real experience of being in this, I'm guessing you're earlier in your career. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So at least getting in or seeing just the beginning of what you're getting into, what are maybe some big lessons you've learned? Like, oh shit, I didn't know lobbying was going to be like this. I didn't know I was going to have to do this or that. Like, what's kind of going on there?
Lessons I've learned.
Yeah, just like
I would say the main thing is like, don't take the regular hours as a job or of a job as a set amount of hours you need to work.
Good.
A lot of people that I work with will be like, leave at 5 no matter what, but it's like leave when the work is done. I think working, I think how successful you want to be depends on how much work you put in.
Say that a lot.
And so, I think working until the job is finished is a much better opportunity than perhaps like, just once you leave at 5, being done with your job.
Yeah. So it's like you're kind of seeing that a little bit from what you work or what you've been doing, and maybe like for you, it's been different. Like you want to kind of push through and do more work. And if I could ask, like, what is like the work that you are doing for lobbying? Like, what is the work that you, at least specifically now, that you've been doing?
Yeah, we work for, or I work for a company that was a startup in 2019. So we kind of do everything across the board as opposed to other lobbying firms in DC that specialize.
Sure.
And so we're small and kind of dynamic because of our size. And so we kind of lobby for a lot of different things, I would say.
Yes.
Which is honestly a great opportunity because as someone who's new in my career, like I kind of want to put my hands in every pie, I would say.
Yeah.
So if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I got you. Okay, so at least what I would then say is, I'm guessing since you guys are smaller too, that's where that like working past like the 5 comes in, because if you'd want to get bigger, which I'd assume is the ambition, it's like you're going to have to work a lot harder. Yeah. So, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, listen, there's definitely something to be said for having a good work-life balance. Obviously, like your job shouldn't be your entire life, but I would say that
if you don't want it to be, at least. I mean, I tell my guys to go as hard as possible if they like what they're doing. Yeah.
Of course, if you're in the NFL, like fucking work your ass off.
Oh, you should. I mean, but even for what you're doing, you realize.
Yeah,
you realize it. Okay, actually, one side thing I actually want to ask about lobbying.
Okay.
What, at least in particular for lobbying, would you say a guy would not know? So, like, let's say I'm a lobbying firm. I'm working in a lobbying firm. Like, what would be something that I would need to know getting into it? Because you study political science. So, like, what would be, like, something in particular? Like, a particular skill, for example. Because we could talk people skills and stuff like that, but maybe lobbying specific. Because I really want to, like, hone in maybe something that they wouldn't know.
I would say, like, writing skills, I guess.
So it's a lot of writing.
Yeah, it's a lot of writing. I mean, like, political science is a lot of, like, policy papers and like memos and stuff.
Being able to write very well.
Yeah, and with chat GPT and like all that other stuff, I think writing is kind of a lost art. So I think just honing in on your writing skills is something that's super important and will set you apart from other people our age.
Yeah. So if the writing is going crazy, they're like, oh shit, bro, let me give him more documents type shit, right?
Absolutely, because like, if you're in college, like, everyone fucking uses AI.
Yeah. So if you can actually write well, then
if you do it yourself, absolutely.
So make sure y'all get your writing up if you want to get into lobbying, bro. What's your name again, man?
Emmett.
Nice to meet you, Emmett, man. Appreciate that, man. Nice and quick, man. All right, what's going on, man? What's going on here?
What's going on?
What's your name, man?
My name Mo. And I'm
right.
from the DMV area. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did what you said, man. Yeah. Okay, I'm Ali, by the way.
Does you get what I'm saying, y'all?
And they were cooking.
What I'm saying?
He's an Eagles fan. So
I'm sorry. Guess what? It's okay. It's okay. Because like I told everybody, and I'm going to say it again, only one person beat the Commanders, and that was Saquon Barkley.
Jumping backwards over niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like he in the hurdle and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm going to just tell y'all, this year ain't a repeat. I'm just letting you know.
All right, bro. No, hold on, bro. No, hold on. No, I'll let you hop. Let's finish the pod first, bro. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, Mo. So basically, this is for the fan podcast. First, just to give you a rundown, what I'm going to kind of ask you here. So I'm talking to people from different walks of life, hearing about their experiences, mainly like with career and stuff, because maybe a guy wants to get into what you've done or experienced. So it's like he can like learn something like, oh, I didn't know shit was kind of going to be like that. So now they can get that experience before they kind of get into what they do. So kind of asking, like, first, do you live in DC?
Yeah, I'm born and raised in DC. You dig what I'm saying? I work, in DC.
Sure.
But right now, I'm looking for something kind of like this.
Oh, like, do you want to do content?
Yeah, I want to do content.
Okay, got you.
Basically, I really want to open people's eyes up to what's really going on in the world.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying?
So are you saying that like you want to get into politics, or actually kind of what I'd asked before that is like, was there something that you were enjoying before you decided to get into this, or is just kind of like maybe you've always had this idea?
No, not politics per se.
Sure.
I basically saying that I want to get into something as far as history-wise.
Got you. Okay, so you're a history buff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's things that we don't know.
Sure, I agree.
As far as history,
Mhm.
do you get what I'm saying?
I do.
And we are blinded by it.
Uh-huh.
But as an aspect thing, we need to wake up. Because the simple fact is, what I mean about wake up is you are the same as me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
That's my thing,
right, you know.
I guess, right? I don't know.
But we also have different view of life.
I'll tell you that for sure right now.
You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
So my view of life might be way different from your view of life, far as living.
Yeah.
You get what? Of course.
Yeah.
You know. Of course, you look like you a nice college kid.
Yeah.
Not trying to stereotype you or nothing.
No, it's fine. I love to be stereotyped.
Yeah, like
I love to be judged.
Yeah, like you look like you a college kid.
Sure.
I look like I'm a hood nigga.
He does look like a hood nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's a hood nigga. I assumed it. In fact, I stereotyped immediately, niggas. I love stereotyping. Yeah.
I look like I'm from the hood.
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah.
See? The stereotypes are real, y'all. I'm looking like
it's real.
Yeah,
because the simple fact is, I'm gonna put it like this.
Talk to me.
You can get any type of female you want.
Yeah, you know how you doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I keep it playing.
I'm just different color, different culture.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
But if they look at me, it's different.
Well, it's different, bro, because you a hood nigga.
There you go.
So you think if you weren't a hood nigga, you'd do better with females?
I'm better with females if I'm not a hood.
Yeah. He's like,
If I am a hood.
bro, this nigga clean. It don't matter, man.
Right.
Multiple archetypes.
But my thing is, you know what I'm saying, different types of ways that you probably come to a female.
Yes.
That I come to a female.
Uh-huh.
I might come to a female the same way you come off.
Yeah.
And they look at me as a personator.
Yeah.
But which is they look at you as a safer.
Okay. Oh yeah, like
You
maybe
know what I'm
bad boy, good boy,
Yeah.
bad boy, good boy kind of
Yeah.
things, or good guy, nice guy. Yeah.
But you a bad boy,
Yeah.
but at the same time, you a good dude. Like
Good dude. Yeah.
But at the same time, me and you the same people,
Yeah.
but a different area code. You
Okay.
get what I'm saying?
I get you. Yeah.
So it's not against nobody out there.
No, this is against all y'all. He hates all y'all. He wants y'all to fucking die.
No, I don't.
You
I
lying.
don't want- Yeah. But the thing is, it's just basically, like I said, we all people.
Sure.
There should not be no hatred, no racism, no nothing
I'm all of those things.
when it comes down to us.
Sure. Oh, actually, pause to ask. Okay, so at least because I do want to get back to like content a little bit because it could go a while. You know, I want to get through a lot of people too. Yeah. So at least to ask for you do want to get into content. So at least this is what I would say. If you do, then the best thing you can do is just start making it. Like, I mean, I haven't seen that many history counts. Obviously, this is not really a history count. But at least if you want to start on YouTube, whatever, literally just start making. What I'd at least recommend. I'm not some big YouTuber yet, but what I would say is,
going to be.
yeah, I hope so.
I'm on here,
Yeah.
and I let people know. You know what I'm saying? I've been working at everywhere.
Cool.
I work at the White House, the Pentagon. I've been at the Library of Congress.
Sure.
Right now, I'm working at the what's that
White House?
Bowler Air Force Base.
Got you. Okay.
So I'm doing that right now. But as far as my content, I'm a DJ. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do.
Yeah.
I DJ on the side. I do house parties. You know what I'm saying? I do outside parties. You know, I just rock the party.
Okay, bet. Say less. But at least, okay. Then from a YouTube perspective, just get right into it, bro. Like, I'd honestly recommend just getting right into it. Just start making it happen. Like, you never know who could want to listen. You want to do history or whatever. Like, it's really, you can really just make it happen whenever you decide you really want to, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. What the fuck, bro? They all like me because that's English. Why you so dead, though? Anyway, man. What's your name again, man?
My name Mo.
Nice to meet you, Mo, man. Get into the YouTube stuff as soon as possible. So appreciate y'all again. You know, we're out here for the FYAM podcast, day 2. You know what I'm saying? We do Fridays and Saturdays. If you guys are living in the DC area and you see this shit, come to me. Tell your friends to pull up. I'd love to talk to everybody. It's really interesting to hear everybody's experiences and shit out here. And I hope I'm helping you guys out here because this is for the fam. It's for the young, ambitious men. I want you guys to be able to hear and get people's real experiences out here on the street because you never know what you could learn or hear. Be like, oh, I didn't know shit was kind of like that. And a lot of you niggas are chronically online and people are great out here if you come and just were respectful and want to talk. So yeah, man, just let me know also too any questions you guys want me to ask more of, you know, or something that you would say in particular would help you guys out a lot. You'd want me to ask more people because I want to do that shit. I want to serve you guys. That's what I'm here to do. So yeah, man, with that being said, we'll be out here next week, Friday, Saturday. Keep it cooking. And yeah, man, fun with you guys. Deuces. Actually, that was perfect, man.